The Chesapeake Film Festival brings outstanding narrative, comedy, documentary, and short films to the citizens of the Eastern Shore of Maryland and surrounding areas. This year's festival opened with the independent film, The Last Rites of Joe May. At the opening night party, we spoke with artistic director Doug Sadler.
We're very excited about 2011 Chesapeake Film Festival. This is our 4th year, and to open with a film like The Last Rites of Joe May and to bring in the star, Dennis Farina, is a big step for the Chesapeake Film Festival. To have an actor and a director present, particularly a director whose films we've shown in the past here, it just shows that the festival is building on itself. You know, we've expanded this year to the Chestertown, as well as Chesapeake College. So we're really living up to our name, Chesapeake Film Festival, and we're also expanding the range of directors and actors, etc. we're bringing in, as well as having great parties, which is a part of the festival, and so we're excited about it.
Next we spoke with Jack Gerbs, the director of the Maryland Film Office, who is one of the sponsors of the festival.
Yeah, the Maryland Film Office is an agency within the Department of Business and Economic Development for the state, and it's our job to promote the state of Maryland to the film and television industry to attract productions into Maryland, because when a film comes to Maryland, first and foremost, it means jobs for Maryland crew, for Maryland actors, Maryland actresses. It means hotel nights. It means catering. It means so much business to Maryland vendors and Maryland businesses. So it generates economic activity. So that's our job, is to promote the state to the industry and also to work with them when they're here. Well, we're real excited that actually HBO in the next week or two will be starting to shoot a series here in Maryland. It's called Veep, with Julie Louis-Dreyfus, and it's a half-hour sitcom, and we're very, very excited about that. Maryland and HBO has had a long history over the years. Film or shows like The Wire shot here, Something the Lord Made, an Emmy Award-winning film shot in Maryland, and many other HBO films. So we're really excited that partnership is continuing. We're a sponsor of the Chesapeake Film Festival, and we're really proud to be a sponsor of the festival. When any films come to Maryland to screen, it generates excitement about movies, which makes our job easier. I mean, it's an art form, and when we can help and assist something like the Chesapeake Film Festival to bring films to the Eastern Shore, it's a no-brainer.
The talk of the party was not all business. Everybody was buzzing about The Last Rites of Joe May. We'll let some of the cast and crew tell you more about it.
I found out about it through our producers, Bill Strauss and Stephanie Striegel. I have a little film company, and they told me about it. They introduced me to Joe, and it was an easy sell for me. I liked it right away.
I had a meeting with Joe Maggio, and he started telling me about his work, and there was this common thread of somebody coming back from somewhere and being alienated and isolated. And finally, after him telling me about 3 or 4 or 5 scripts, he told me about Joe May, and I was like, that's the one. And then, you know, when you're a producer, like, you go home with 5 to 10 scripts every weekend, and invariably the one that you're most excited to read is a total disappointment. And this time, it was not a disappointment. Like, I read it, and I was immediately blown away. I immediately emailed Joe and was like, this is the one. And it kind of became a passion project for me.
My name is Joe Maggio. I'm the director of The Last Rites of Joe May. Joe May is the story of an aging, short money hustler in Chicago who has always believed that there was some great destiny waiting him around the corner. But now at the end of his life, his options are limited, and he's struggling to just to try and survive.
Well, Joe Maggio, our writer-director, had an uncle who was a bit like Joe May. So that was the impetus for everything. He started writing a few lines about his uncle, then he expanded it and started bringing in other factors like, you know, the opera, how he grooms himself. And it just became expanded. I thought he was interesting. I thought he was funny. I think he's a dying breed. You don't see too many guys like him around anymore. And and I thought he'd be interesting to play. I've known a few guys like him, so it was fun.
One thing everybody agreed on was that they loved the Chesapeake Film Festival.
I love the Chesapeake Film Festival. It's my second time here. I was here last year with a film called Bitter Feast. Festivals like the Chesapeake Film Festival that are attended by people who are not really in the film business are extremely valuable. The film industry can be kind of an echo chamber sometimes, and when you go to the larger festivals, you know, your audience is 80 to 85% of people in the film business, and they're a little jaded. They have an agenda. They're looking for certain things. It's always gratifying when you sit down and a crowd is all just people from the neighborhood who've just come to see a film. It's great to see how they respond.
It's been lovely so far. It's a lovely place. It's a beautiful part of the country, and people have been great, and they seem to really respond to our movie, which helps. If nobody liked it, I probably wouldn't like Chesapeake Bay as much.
It's a delight for me to be here. I've never been here before, and I just love the town. I think it's a really nice little town, and the people have treated me wonderfully, so I'm glad. And they like the film, so it's important.
Well, that was the opening of the festival. Stay tuned for more events. Remember, the Chesapeake Film Festival has events all year round, so visit www.chesapeakefilmfestival.com to learn more. Thanks for watching.